Your company had its best year on record. Profits up, stock up, and in the same quarter, they cut your department. You did the math, and it did not add up. Here is what they never told you. It adds up perfectly once you know the rule. There is a rule that says your paycheck and the stock price are enemies. This is case file 8, shareholder value. The 3 words that quietly decided your work was a cost, and costs get cut. You've heard the phrase your whole life, spoken like gravity. A company exists to maximize value for its shareholders. Everyone knows that. It sounds like a law of nature, like something written into the universe alongside supply and demand. Permanent, neutral, just how business works. But laws of nature do not have authors. This one does. It does not have a formula. It has a byline and a publication date. And once you see the date, you cannot unsee it, because it means the rule was not discovered. It was decided recently by people. So this file works like all the others. First, why you believed it, then the receipts, then who cashed the difference between profit and your pay. And this is the last file of the season. So watch for the shape you have learned. A promise up top, a bill down here, a story in between. Because the same machine built all 8, this one just happens to run inside the company that signs your check. Start fair. A company does need to make money. A business that never turns a profit is not noble. It is closed. Nobody in this file wants that. And owners owning things is not a crime. If you buy part of a company, wanting it to do well is not villainy. It is arithmetic. There is even a thread connecting you to that stock market, your pension, your retirement account. Some of your future is parked in there too. So the phrase slips in easily. Of course, a company serves its shareholders. On some level, for a moment, you are one. And it is comforting. It makes a brutal layoff sound like weather. Not a choice somebody made. Just the market, doing what markets do. That is the quiet genius of it. It turns a decision into a law. Nobody fired you. Value was simply maximized. No hand on the lever. But a real law of nature never needed a magazine article to convince you. Gravity does not run op-eds. It just holds. This rule ran the op-ed. It needed to be argued, printed, and repeated because it is not a law. It is an opinion that won. And the moment an opinion wins that completely, you stop hearing it as an opinion. You start hearing it as the sound the world makes. So let us do the one thing that breaks the spell. Let us find the birthday. September 1970. The New York Times Magazine runs an essay by the economist Milton Friedman. The title is the whole argument. The social responsibility of business is to increase its profits for the shareholders. Full stop. Before that essay, the idea existed but shared the stage. A company answered to customers, workers, community, and owners, roughly together. Friedman's essay pushed the others off the stage. One master now, the shareholder. Everyone else became a means to that end, including you. That is receipt 1, a specific man, a specific date, a specific magazine, not gravity, a byline. Receipt 2 is the machine that made it real, because a belief needs a lever, and the lever arrived in 1982. That year, regulators gave companies a safe harbor to buy back their own stock. Purchases that had been legally risky suddenly became routine. Buying back your own shares shrinks their number, so the price per share climbs. It is the most direct way to feed the scoreboard. And feed it they did. In one recent year, the biggest American companies spent nearly $1 trillion buying their own stock. Not on wages, not on research, not on lowering the price to you, on the share price, on the number the essay told them to worship. So the receipts are two: an essay that named the goal and a rule that built the pump, 1970 and 1982. Now follow that $1 trillion back down the ladder to the one place the story never wants you to look: your paycheck. Return to that first quarter, record profits, and your job cut in the same 3 months. Under the rule, that is not a contradiction. It is the strategy. Because once the share price is the scoreboard, your wage stops being an investment in the company. It becomes a cost, and costs are for cutting. Every dollar is now sorted into two piles: the pile that lifts the stock and the pile that does not. Your raise is in the second pile. So the numbers that used to move together split apart. Since 1979, the value workers produced kept climbing. Their pay flattened. Read that as a decision, not a weather report. The productivity was yours. The gains went to the pile the essay said mattered. And when there was extra cash, the rule had a favorite use for it: not your raise, a buyback, to lift the number one more time. You felt this without a name for it. The company thriving while you were told to be grateful just to stay. That gap has a cause. The cause is not that your boss is cruel. Some are, most are not. The cause is a rule book that scores your raise as a law. It even reaches your loyalty. Do everything right, add real value, and still be restructured, because value here means the value of the share. The pension thread they used to reassure you? The bottom 90% of households own about 7% of all the stock. So when the market hits a record and your life does not, both things are true at once. The market is not the economy, and it was never you. The corkboard knows this shape: a number soaring at the top, a person shrinking at the bottom. Pin the essay where the villain goes. Follow the beneficiaries. The top 10% of households own about 90% of the stock. When the scoreboard climbs, it climbs for them. And executives are paid in that same scoreboard. Tie a leader's fortune to the share price, and every buyback is also a raise for the person approving it. Now the fairness beat, and it is real. Retirement accounts do hold stock. Some of the rise reaches ordinary people. The thread is not imaginary. But a thread is not a rope. 7% for the bottom 90 is a thread. 90% for the top 10 is the rope. Do not confuse them. Here is the receipt that should end the argument. The man most famous for maximizing shareholder value later called it, quote, the dumbest idea in the world. Jack Welch, the CEO who symbolized the whole era, said the share price is a result, not a strategy. Even the high priest recanted. He was right about the fix, too. A company's real constituencies are its employees, its customers, and its products. You were on the list all along. So the people who benefit are few and named. The people who pay are many, and one of them has been reading their own layoff as a natural event. It was never natural. It was authored in 1970, financed in 1982, and billed to you every quarter since. To that impossible first quarter. Record profits and your job gone. Now you can read the receipt. My shareholder value. Translation: Of everyone this company touches, exactly one group is the point. Check whether it is you. The receipts say it is not. You are labor, a cost on the same page as rent and electricity, to be minimized so the number can rise. So here is the truth the phrase was built to hide. You were told the company's success was your success. Then, success was redefined as the number that grows when your raise does not. It is not a law of nature. It is a sentence somebody wrote, a rule somebody passed, and a habit everybody inherited. All three can be rewritten. That was the season. 8 stories, 1 machine. Take something somebody chose and sell it to you as something nobody chose. You can tell the difference now. Case file 8 is closed, and so is the season. 8 files, 1 machine, and the same question every time. Who profits when you repeat it? Keep asking. We will be back.